promised, I'm going to give you an update on the illegal Guatemalan who unalived and set the female on fire on the F train in New York City subway system. Yesterday, he was brought inside court with his lawyer. Of course, his lawyer is going to try to protect him. Their excuse, and here is his excuse, was, first of all, he's 33 years old from Guatemala. I really can't pronounce his name, but he's 33 years old from Guatemala. He was actually kicked out and deported from America in 2018. And then he snuck back in America through the Arizona borderway. Because you know you can go through Arizona. That's another way they get to America. His excuse was he drinks too much, he was drunk, and that when he committed the heinous act by setting this female on fire, his excuse was what happened. He was in a shelter in East New York, Brooklyn. Now, what I don't understand about these shelters are supposed to do some type of, at least, background, do you have identification? So apparently, allegedly, he must have had some type of fake ID. Because how do you get to a shelter? Shelter, they want something from you. They usually, ask you something, your background, where are you from, like, why are you homeless? But his excuse that he gave was he drinks too much. And that's what the lawyer's running with. Now, a lawyer, either know you're right or wrong, a lawyer has to be your defense. Because I spoke to lawyers. A lawyer allegedly has to be your defense. Either, even if you're right or wrong. But he came through here, 2018, through Arizona. They kicked him out, they deported him. 2018, he came right back. And then ended up in a shelter in East New York, Brooklyn. I used to live in East New York. I don't know what shelter he was at, but shelters usually ask you, of something. They ask you something. Do you have any ID? Where are you from? Why are you homeless? Do you have any family? But this was the excuse, that he was drunk. Now, when you look at the tape, he didn't look drunk. He looked out of his mind like he was possessed by something, but he didn't look drunk. He did not look drunk. So, they're going to try to defend him. But other people, the judges and everybody are saying they was trying to ask for bail. The judge said no. No bail. No bail. So the judge did a good thing. They wanted bail. She wanted bail for her client. The judge said no. You're not getting no bail. I hope he's going to be tried right here. I hope they don't deport him back to Guatemala. And when they deport him back to Guatemala, his government and his president will come easy down on him. I hope he gets tried right here. And he could spend the rest of his life in prison thinking what he did to that poor female. But that was his excuse. That's the latest news that I'm bringing. I told you, I'm going to promise y'all, I'm going to keep updating. If I have to go through the trial, I'm going to keep updating. But that was his excuse. He said he drinks too much. He was drunk. After he did it, he said, what happened? That's his excuse. What happened? This is Big Hawk, that Yonkers native, the host of Street Talk. Gonna keep updating you on this tragic, heinous crime that this illegal migrant from Guatemala put upon American soil. I'm out.